I want to talk about this in Galatians 2 2 4. A lot of people always wonder why I'm a extreme freedom fighter. And I never get in 2007, I was searching on the internet about spiritual abuse, religious abuse, and one of and it was it was a non-denominational and site, and they talked mainly focus on those who come out of even Protestant evangelical fundamentalism, the spiritual abuse of it. Because I'm an ex-Protestant, okay, and um, and I stumbled on this verse about the false brother coming to, false brother coming, spying your freedom, what I'm saying, to enslave you, and that's been going on all of my life, okay. People will distort scriptures, like it said, Second Peter chapter 3, 15, 17, and then make their own interpretation, which is the first chapter of Second Peter 20, 21, and trying to make you talking about they love you. Then if they love you, then why do they go everything? Well, St. Paul said in Corinthians 13 about, I think it's 3 to 4 or 3 to 5, that there's a love is not critical to the rule of injury. Okay, um, and everybody, I get ugly and I cuss on my channel and everything else. But so sometimes let me go ahead and bear the real truth behind this. Anybody that goes against my freedom, okay, I know they're not my friend, okay, and we're talking about race a lot. It's not just people African white people or Latino. It's also those African who say, "No, you shouldn't go there. They not your friend." Okay, everybody. Tell me, won't you read the bio of Malcolm X? I guess it's a bio before he left, and I saw the movie, and a lot of folks, when I saw what made me look at it, that the man was looking for freedom. Of course, he was partially black and white. Mama had a white dad. Okay, even though he was right through race, it is what it is. And he relaxes hell. Nothing wrong with that. That's your body, okay? Because the first relaxer came from a black named American named Garrett Morgan, who made the tractor stop. But you also know the history, okay? Everybody has tractor stop because a black Native American man, because one of his grandparents was Native American, um, and also he made the relaxer. The high cone came from Mass C.J. Walker. No difference. Okay. So when this dark skinned man come out of the blue in prison, and I noticed how he came to him. He came to him lauding over. And anyone knows, anyone that does that, that's like the King of Gentiles attitude, the benefactor that Jesus said in his gospel in Matthew, or and I know anybody coming like a roaring lion to me that not from God. Okay, especially in the 34 Ezekiel. Okay, I ain't perfect, but I know cursing everything, but I know my scripture on this. And even Saint Peter said in his First Peter chapter 5, 1-3, that you should not lord over to the elders, which is the priests in New Testament, Presbyterials, as it say in Greek, because the elders are priests in New Testament. Okay, um, that you should not lord over. We supposed to be an example of the flock. And one thing that I noticed that a lot of people in my past, which I get very angry and aggressive because I got people yelling at me, scold at me, talk to me crazy, and they think that's coming from God. When actually, Second Timothy chapter 2, 24, 26 tell you that save the Lord or serve the Lord corrects in kindness. So that's how I know that you're not in the right. Okay, you're not correcting kind, and you showing partiality. Saint James talk about partiality, and also Romans with Saint Paul. I know that you're not in God. You're just the devil. Okay, in this flesh. Okay, you're a spirit of the devil. You might think it's a self-righteous behavior with wolf in sheep clothes trying to fool me, but like I don't know. I know you by your fruit. And so I wanted to bring up this. And the truth of the matter is, as a freedom fighter myself, and as a person who is African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, identity, that's my background. I'm not going by a white racist man classification, okay? If race defines go by your ancestry, which is the truth, because your parents come from your ancestors, your parents came from your ancestors, your grandparents. That's how you got here. Okay, no matter what people look at you, if you came out looking more black or looking more white, or look in between or whatever, look native or Asian, whatever, the Spanish ethnicity, but look exotic and be happy to be. It doesn't matter, okay? You are what your ancestors came from, okay? Not their personality, but their genetics. If it wasn't for them contribute to your family tree, you would not be here. So there is no self-hate. There is no on that. It is what it is. It's just that people within those mixed heritages do not like those mixed heritages and want to cling on to one or the other and please other people. And one thing, I am not a people pleaser. Okay, I am not a people pleaser. Okay. So one thing in the Bible verse it tells you Saint Paul says in Galatians 2 that the false brother will spy on your freedom and try to enslave you because we have Jesus, we have slave you. A lot of people that I know that anybody that comes in your life trying to destroy your freedom, and not freedom to do wrong as in killing somebody or robbing somebody or whatever. It's a great area or you're also doing something right. And you want to live your life the way how you want to. And if you're doing something wrong, they can't correct it because even Proverbs 9, Proverbs 9, 7, 19 don't correct a person who doesn't want to be corrected. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Those who are open to it, that's one that I know that if they don't act, if they're not practicing that, they with the devil, okay? They are ignorant and don't know the devil, okay? So as I see this, as people come on my channel, attacking me, calling me out my name, whatever, is that y'all are, and it's not just the white or Hispanic, those African Americans who claim, I love you. No, you don't. Because you didn't practice at Corinthians 13, you don't love. And you actually, well, you be defending my freedom. So you are the false brothers and sisters, okay, when it comes to females, who trying to come in and tell me how to live my life, and you be the controller. You want to take that role that our other ancestor that you don't want to put on paper, that I put on paper because it is what it is, okay? Trying to conduct you love what you love is having control, power, dominance of a person, and then their person complies. That's how you love them. If they don't comply with it, you don't show that love. You show the resentment, the evil behavior. You cuss them out. You talk to praising them. You talk out their name. That's not other love. And if anybody have told you that it's love to be mistreated that way, they come from a slave master's mindset. Okay. And anyway, well, that no, you can distort the Bible all you want to, but I know you by your fruit, by your ugly actions. I know I ain't perfect, but at least I admit that I'm not perfect. Your behind thinks that it's all that perfect because someone lied and told you some poop hit. I'm not going by some human belief system that your false preacher told you, okay? So, truth of the matter is, I know when folks come on my channel trying to dominate my life, trying to tell me what to do. That's not up, and they talking about they love. No, you are a false brother. You are a false sister, and you're trying to make me be whichever your expectation is, and that's against God because we all are born with free will, a blessing or a curse. It's in Deuteronomy. So that freedom that I was given from God, it determines how my life should be if I choose right or wrong. Okay? Because what you want me to do, whatever you consider right, lie and be deceptive to you, because 9 10 that's going to happen. So, in the end, answer in my heart, that trust me, I don't. That's why I do not want to be controlled by anybody else because I'm not gonna be lying and deceiving you and pretending that I'm with you when I'm not. Okay? So I know you by your fruit. You're false brothers and sisters because you were true brothers and sisters. You'll be defending my freedom. You would not even try to contradict me or in trying to go against me. And you would not try to twist the Bible to try to control my mind like you are Jim Jones, one child, black DNA, to try to make me hoop and holler scream when then you say hoop and holler scream. Okay? So controlling people out there are not your friends of any color. Anybody tells you what you cannot do, and especially like any embrace different cultures, embrace your mixed heritage that God gave you because God didn't give you no pure whatever. He gave you parents who have different ethnicities, regardless of what they look like. Without those people that came through that family line, they would not be here. My mama's not, regardless if she said that she was pure black. That's no different than Sarah Jane, who looked like a white woman in Imitation Life, denying her black mama and claiming to be pure white and have a white looking child with a white man and say that her child is white. Okay? That's how it is. It's denying who you are. That's lying. Truth of the matter is, my parents are not 100% black. They're mixed. They have ancestors. Even do I look black as a thing? No, I don't. So, regardless with the white man is not God. Regardless what they said back in slavery days, it does not matter. The truth is the truth, and lies are lies. I am a multiracial person, and I'm very proud to be one. But you attacking me for telling the truth, which there's no difference because even Jesus said when you stand for the truth, people will attack you for it. Okay? They crucify our Lord for being the Son, saying He's Son of God, and also that He is God, in the Trinity. Okay? So therefore, you the Father, the Holy Spirit. I am He. I mean, I am whatever He said. Yeah. So therefore, they crucified Him for telling the truth. Okay. And He said people will hate you for because of me. So I'm not gonna sit here and let you make me be a fool, knowing that those who trying to make me go your way, which is selfish on your want me to go your way. Now I can go my own way that I was God given freedom because I choose right or wrong. That's on my conscience. But to make me go your way, now that's selfish. Okay? Regardless what you was told, falsely told by your parents or your false teachers or even preachers or even priests committing a schism or a heresy, which is false doctrine in their own self, okay? Need to be excommunicated out of the church. Anyway, so don't tell me about that what I supposed to do and then wishing bad luck, which is no different than Luke 6, where Jesus said that those who condemn will be condemned and those who judge will be judged. When you're talking about God going to punish if you get, you wishing bad luck. Okay? Now, I know I done that, but I don't put it in God's name because that's blasphemy. Okay? But other than that, you're not in the right. Okay? So if you're not caping for freedom, you're not defending my freedom, then you're not on my team, you're not my friend, and you're a deceiver, and you are what you are. And you're trying to be a stumbler block to my success. Okay? Anybody that's going through that, know that anyone that's like that, and they try to bring up the Bible, please bring up Galatians chapter 2, verse 4, because they're not for your freedom. People who want to define your life, they're not for your freedom. They want to be the secondary god or goddess. Okay? Because they was there for your freedom. They'll be the freedom fighter and defend your freedom. They're not supposed to be a defend the oppressor. They're supposed to defend the oppressed, as it say in Psalms 82. Okay? So you don't come to me and tell me about you on my side and I love you. No, you don't. You just love what you want to see out of me. That's what you want. I know you by your fruit. You don't fool me. And your wolf in sheep clothing will be a female or a male. And regardless what color or race you are, you deceiver and you're a spawn of Satan trying to act like you a go or like you a angel. Okay? That's how I know. Okay? Because you my friend or would love me, you be capable for what I'm doing. Okay? And I'm not gonna lie about my roots. If my roots is African American, Native American, French, Spanish, Creole, English American, you have no right to tell me to lie, which that's a sin to lie to please other people. Because I'm not one thing about me. If I'm going to commit a sin, it's gonna be under my conscience, not on your conscience. Okay? All right? At least if I have to talk to God when I leave this world, I at least can say, yes, I did it and I'm wrong or whatever, and I was wrong when I get judged for what I do. Not by somebody your behind. Anybody try to tell you to hate another person based on color, they commit a sin of hatred. Okay? Yes, I hate people and I need to change that based on what they did, not about on the color, because I don't want nobody doing wrong to me in my circle. Okay? I don't want no enemies on my corner. This will eat enemies. No, that's the worst thing. Keep your enemies closer. No, you go watch your enemies is closer, but make sure you stay away from your enemies. You gotta be hiding from them. That's a safe place. You're not being a punk or anything. You protecting yourself. That's called self-preservation. If you be stupid enough, then you a fool. If you allow yourself to be in harm's way, that's different. That's thinking smart. So don't come at me and try to tell me what I supposed to do and hoop and holler. Anybody that's going against your freedom, people, they're not your friend. They're trying to enslave you. According to Galatians, St. Paul to Galatians in chapter 2, 4, verse 4. Okay? Those are the folks who are deceivers, they liars, and they don't want you to be free. Okay? They don't want you to be free. They want you to be enslaved by them, and they want you to hoop and holler and jump. And when they say jump, and that's not love. They just love what they want to, the imagination of you. You confine to the imagination of you about them. I mean, the imagination of you, excuse me. Then they love you for it. But when you step out that imagination and be your real self, they show their real color, I mean, their real self inside, then you know who they are. Okay? Always always screen people who you're around. Don't sit here and just accept anybody. And y'all know all the mess I've been through. I don't do that. I don't. I watch people what they do, what they say, and they seem to be untrustworthy. I will move myself for not to know they're untrustworthy. Okay? But anybody that's against your freedom, and even asked about Malcolm X, because Malcolm X was killed by those within Nation Islam who have was friends with those who were FBI, J. Edgar Hoover, because they wanted to see free. Remember, let me tell you something. H.L. Hunt paid the Nation Islam, a Klansman billionaire like Trump. Okay? They made a book to tell you all these lists of rules what you cannot do. No, that's not freedom, bro. You want control and manipulation, and it ain't gonna happen with me. Okay? Those are not freedom. That's why they attacked Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was trying to sacrifice his life so we can have freedom in this country. Call him Uncle Tom. And if they don't like it here, like they go back to Africa, or none of us appear black, go back to whatever. You know what I'm saying? Why we can't experience freedom and you're behind mind your bit. Oh, hold up. And then St. Paul said that people need to mind their business in Thessalonians in the first and second Thessalonians. So why are y'all acting like busybodies? And if you're acting like busybody about life, I know you're up to no good. Okay? And I have a lot of busybodies. I know on my channel I got a bunch of false friends who are trying to enslave me. Please remove yourself off this channel. Reveal who you are and remove yourself or I just block you. Okay? Because according to that verse, I know who you are. And it's time to tell me what I'm supposed to do. Uh-uh. I don't live by that. And if I'm not doing God's way, then let God help me alone. Okay? Remember, I think in Romans 10 or 9, St. Paul reading from Isaiah that 5 of those who see from the ask me, and that God raised his hand to contenders and disobedient people. That means God alone, not no human. Okay? Because human can be very deceitful. Human can distort his word and try to control you. Human abuse you. So it is what it is. Okay? I know them by their fruit. All right? And Marcus Garvey was died on Freedom Fight because he had the same day that Michael Jackson was killed on June 25th. June 25th, 1922, he had a meeting with the Ku Klux Klan. Now, how can a person that loves the black race have a meeting with the Ku Klux Klan, thank them for segregation, deny your freedom, economic default, trying to tell you guidelines how to, and then tell you to go back to Africa when you have the bloodline of the Native American, you have the bloodline of sweat and tears and blood and sweat of the African states who helped build this country without getting paid. You have the bloodline of the oppressor, invader, of a white man. So you deserve all the three of those benefits. So how can someone come and tell you and decide what the oppressor telling you what you can and cannot do? They not on your side. According to Galatians 2:4, whether it be African American, white, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, they are false friends. Get rid of your false friends who don't want you to have any freedom and enjoy it. That's all they tell you that they don't love you. That once again, the imagination of them of yourself, their perception of yourself. You don't fit. They gonna lie and tell you don't love yourself, baby. I love myself because I fight for my freedom and I define my freedom and I do whatever I do, what I want to do based on what God gave me. Freedom, free will, a blessing or a curse. So don't come and tell me what I cannot do and try to act like you the secondary God or goddess if you're a female. Go take your human idol behind someplace else and go find somebody who accepts your belief system because I'm not. Okay? But go ahead, bounce. Okay? I'm trying not to curse here. Bounce. Don't ever come on my channel acting like you're a friend because when you're fake, according to that verse.